Hey, and welcome to Tokyo. Yes, guys, we are officially here. Check out this city. Literally, arguably one of the best cities in the world for playing Pokemon Go. It's actually my final day here. So we're gonna take sure we maximize on it, run around, play some Pokemon Go, hopefully catch some shinies. First things first, you see this park over here. We're gonna go over there, check it out. So let's go. Also, you know this is like an American-based hotel when there's literally a Burger King right outside. We're not eating Burger King in Japan. That's not the vibes. No. No. Well, unfortunately, as you can see, the park is closed. Honestly, I probably should have expected this. I just am terrible at planning when I go to places because they're gonna close. Anyway, I'm sure I'll come up with a backup plan, but we do have a couple shiny checks here. It is right now, what event is it actually? Yes, Slumbering Sands, which means we have access to that new costume Slack Off, which is a shiny I still do not have. Yeah, we did end up getting the Komala. Granted, it's not really the nicest shiny. It kind of looks the same, but still. And what I really want to get today is actually more shiny Farfetches. That would be insane if we got those, because that is a regional to Japan that we don't have back in Canada, so a lot of people want them. I do have two, but the more the merrier. Anyway, let's see if I can find a better place to go to. Okay, I decided we're gonna head over to the Tokyo Stadium, but while we're heading there, I'm gonna go ahead and pop the daily incense, see if we can snag ourselves a little Galarian bird. Probably not gonna catch it because, I always say, well, this is kind of a very sad thing to say, but keep your hopes down when it comes to Galarian birds, and you'll never be let down. Don't take that one into life, but definitely take that one into the Galarian birds. Okay, we're on our walk over and I've completed, focus please, 2 field research tasks. So let's go ahead and check these. Wow. Nice, okay. I was hoping one of these is gonna be a Komala or a Slack Off, potentially shiny because they do have boosted shiny odds. There's the Komala. By the way, I just noticed in this gym, there is a Halucha. This Halucha is very far from home. This is like almost opposite end of the world, I think. Unfortunately, nothing from the daily adventure incense, but kind of the expectations we have now. Anyway, we've made it over to the stadium. As you can see, this is actually the Japanese National Stadium. This is where all the national games go down. I think my favorite thing about Tokyo, thinking about it, is just the amount of Pokestops. There's a lot of Pokemon spawns, don't get me wrong, especially in certain areas. Like yesterday during Gumi-Com Day, we went absolutely off and got like 30 shinies in like 2 hours, but it's the Pokestops that really make this city great. You will really never run out of Pokeballs in the city, and mainly because the ratio of Pokestops to Pokemon, like right here you can see 4 Pokemon, 5 Pokestops I can spin, maybe even 6 if I can hit this one. Not really, but still, you're always gonna have more Pokestops, or mostly generally gonna have more Pokestops to spin than Pokemon to catch. Okay, wait, I think this right here, oh, you can't really see because the glare. Let me go over here. 91, so this is the tournament. It shows all the Olympics and all the winners from the different countries. Did Canada win anything? Yeah, no, we suck. Okay guys, we are here. Behind me, it's kind of dark, you can't really see, but there's a bunch of cool murals. But I wandered upon this pretty cool spawn, a Nincada. These things are pretty rare and don't spawn very often. Usually mainly just during events, but maybe I think it's a seasonal spawn right now, potentially. It doesn't want to stay in the ball. Nice about Nincada, it does have a 1 in 64 shiny rate as well, which is always great, even though I never get the shiny when it has that. Look right there. It's the rings. This video is pretty much having us just tour the Olympic Village in Tokyo. Where we are, Japan. I will say, it is really cool. I don't know if you guys can kind of see that, but they have like plants on the stadium, kind of. I don't know, it's kind of hard to see probably, but they are very green out here, and they do, there's a lot of trees. Even though it's a city, there's a lot of huge parks, a lot of foliage. Foliage, is that a word, foliage? A lot of foliage out here. But what there isn't is any shinies. Damn. We've made it to a new location. I'm kind of a bit short here. Hopefully you can hear me. This behind me is the Meiji Memorial Museum. I believe that's what it's called. Actually, I can maybe click on a stop and it'll tell me. Never mind, it's all in Japanese. We also have a weather boosted Persian here, which is pretty cool. You might think this is kind of boring. This is actually a Stardust boosted Pokemon. and it's weather boosted, so this will actually get us a decent amount of stars. Actually, I'm curious how much. Yeah, look at that, like 8. So that's like catching 8 Pokemon in one, which we definitely take. Nonetheless, I have loved Japan so far, but I will say the one thing I think that Japan needs more is garbage cans. It's very clean, don't get me wrong, everything is super clean here, but they do not believe in putting garbage, like public garbage cans. To find one, it like takes a while to find one. Don't get me wrong, they are out there, but that is something to consider if you do want to come to Pokemon Go. Come to Pokemon Go. If you want to come to Japan for Pokemon Go, yeah, garbage cans might be a little bit harder to find. Anyway, the time is 8:43. I have something I want to go do today, which I'm going to take you guys along with. And then we got to head back home to pack because I do leave really early tomorrow. And I want to make sure I get a good night's sleep in and don't use too much of my energy walking around the city because, man, when you travel, you walk. You walk. I've done consistently 20,000 steps every single day while I've been here. Oh! Look at that. Look at that. A random shiny Oranguru. Hey, okay, that was the goal. Goal number 1 success of today. We got 1 shiny. I don't even think I had shiny Oranguru. This actually might be my first one. Or wait, no, actually, no. It was spawning at GoFest, right? Yeah, it was a GoFest shiny last year. So I probably have some. Anyway, let's check the IVs on this bad boy. I did not expect that, just randomly. That's what it's like though, no expectations, and then you're a lot happier when you end up getting there. There you go, chat. There you go, people. Shiny Oranguru. Let's actually check. Did we have Orang and shiny? I already had 1, so this is my second one. Okay, cool, we got 2. 1 can trade away, and I got it. Look at this one, Shinjuku. And this one was caught in France. Wow. None of my Orangurus are from home. They're all foreigners. I got all the foreigner Orangurus. Okay, cool. Nonetheless, we're gonna start heading towards the area where I wanna do that thing, which I think a lot of you guys are gonna like. I don't know why I'm always so like mysterious about like what I'm doing, but we're gonna keep it a secret to make it a surprise. As we're walking there, by the way, I do want to address this. This is my buddy right now. I get a lot of questions what this thing is. This is a Dusk Mane Necrozma. Oh, it's gonna make me do this stupid buddy thing to get it on the map. Ugh, okay. Anyway, yeah, this is a Dusk Mane Necrozma. Absolutely looks insane. These things will be available at Global Go Fest for anyone who can't go to New York or Madrid, depending on when this video is coming out. So you'll be able to get this thing. This thing looks absolutely insane, and yeah, that is what my buddy is today. I'm trying to best buddy this bad boy. It's like, look at this thing, bro. This thing's a dog. Crazy. Shiny Wingull? No. Task is walk 2 kilometers. And I always love to see if tasks relate to how hard the effort is. Now, walk 2 kilometers. Dude, I think my phone still has something broken inside of it. Anyway, what does walk 2 kilometers get us? Is it worth walking 2 kilometers, which takes like 15 minutes probably-ish? Longer even? A non-shiny Pawmi. A Pokemon that can't even be shiny, you have to walk 2 kilometers for. I don't understand this game. Fun fact about me, when I come to a country, I just kind of put headphones in, walk around and dance. It's my favorite thing to do. Okay guys, we've made it here too. I have no idea really where we're at, but we got like this cool thing behind me. It's like this, I'm telling you, it's very green. There's like pots in it and everything. The weather has changed to rainy weather, so I'm hoping it doesn't really rain on me. One big problem I've had, well, it's not really a huge problem, but when traveling is laundry. There's laundry mats and stuff, but then I got to the point where it's like, I'm gonna be in France in a day where I can wash my stuff. So I'm glad this is not a 4D video and you can't smell me because I smell atrocious. Anyway, the place we wanna go to opens at 10. The time is currently 9:22, so I have a bit of time to kill. I'll probably just chill, hang around. Again, like I mentioned before, when I travel, the best thing for me is to just walk around and randomly explore, and that's kind of the fun of Pokemon Go. So that's what we're gonna kind of do. And also, like, look, like I was telling you guys how green stuff is here. Every one of these individual little like art pieces has like plants in it. Really cool actually. Very peaceful place I found. Okay guys, we've now made it to a new section here of Tokyo, which is, I actually am not 100% sure where we are right now. Their name of this area, kind of near Shibuya right now. One thing I really love about Tokyo is there's a lot of these like side streets, which I think cars can go on, but cars generally do not go on, and it becomes like a nice pedestrian walking street, which is also makes it great for grinding Pokemon Go, because then you don't really have to worry about cars, because that's a big issue in big cities, is you got cars and streets and all that stuff, and it can get a lot and a bit annoying and all that stuff. How many times am I gonna say all that stuff? So anyway, 9:40 now, we're getting really close to where we gotta go, and I'm really excited to show you guys this. Okay guys, found a little cute corner here. Bunch of cool spawns in here, and hopefully we can grab ourselves a shiny. So I want to do a couple shiny checks with you. Japan has a very like humidity heat, kind of like it's really like wet and hot, if that makes sense. So you get very sweaty, which is honestly a little bit uncomfortable. Nonetheless, I've gotten used to it over the 2 weeks I've been here, but it's never an enjoyable feeling. It's not like I seek out to be sweaty. Do people do that? I guess that's what a sauna is. And the sun's starting to kind of come out now too, which never helps. Another cool thing about Japan is they have these like vending machines everywhere where you can kind of like get fun drinks and stuff. So here, I'm actually gonna get something. I'm not sure if this is a Coca-Cola, but I'm gonna try it. Also, you can pay for it with your bus pass, which is always cool. So I'm just gonna pay for that. Bang, easy as that. Okay, now we grab it. Ooh, it's really cold. Okay, I think I'm starting to realize that this is a vitamin C drink because it has like a big C on it. And I hear they have vitamin C drinks. Anyway, we're gonna taste test it, crack it open. I hope it's not alcoholic. I'm pretty sure it isn't. Actually not terrible. It almost tastes like, it's like an orange drink. It's like an orange Fanta almost. Not bad. Unfortunately unclosable, so I have to drink this whole thing, but vitamin C, cheers. Well, that's very sad. Oh, darn it. Here I am hyping up this thing I wanted to do, which was visit a pig cafe. Unfortunately, I should have checked before. They are booked up for today, and it's my last day. Again, I don't really blame anyone. It's kind of just my fault for not checking, but it is what it is. Unfortunately, oh my God, there's a lot of spawns here. Unfortunately, no pig cafe for today. Nonetheless, we're gonna pivot hard now, and we're gonna check this place out, which is a Snoopy themed breakfast place. I am pretty hungry and was kind of expecting to eat at the pig cafe. So let's go in there, check that out instead. Now personally, I'm not the biggest Snoopy fan, but we are in here and it's kind of vibey actually. A lot of stuff too, you'll notice in Japan, you actually order on a tablet, which is always nice because you don't really have to talk to people. Anyway, I'm gonna go order breakfast, get some food in me, and then we'll figure out what we're doing for the rest of the day. Okay guys, and breakfast is complete. Honestly, very tasty, very interesting. They have a lot of like interesting cafes like that around here in Tokyo, just of different anime characters and different stuff like that. Not complaining. Got a little bit of a view behind us. Actually, we're here in a mall. Now, while I was eating, I did end up booking for a different pig cafe, a little bit further out, a little bit harder to get to for 4:30. So try to include some clips of me vibing at the pig cafe. Anyway, it's time to head back to the hotel now. I have a bit of work to do. Also, I feel super sweaty already, and I really want to take another shower. But first, we're gonna do the Sneasel raid, and then we're gonna start heading back and see what we can catch on the way. Decided as a fun way to get home, I'm gonna try to figure out the scooter system. Every city has a scooter, like rental scooter thing. See if I can figure it out here, because I think that'd be a fun way to zip around the city. Oh, look, we have bikes or scooters. Okay, well that took like 30 minutes. There was like a test you have to take for the road rules and stuff like that, but we passed. We're gonna grab a scooter right now. There you go, very simple actually. Highly recommend, Lup in Tokyo. I didn't really get a lot of clips though, because riding that thing with video in your hand, it's crazy. Ugh. So we are back at the hotel now. Overall, we only snagged ourselves one shiny and no hundos. This was from Calm Day yesterday actually. But for a quick tour around Tokyo, it's not bad at all. Again, this is the city of Pokestops. Arguably, like, I don't think it's possible to run out of Pokeballs in this city. Nonetheless, I'm gonna go ahead, edit this up, do a little bit of work, and then head to that cafe later. So I'll leave you guys with some clips of me enjoying myself at the Pig Cafe. That's it for my adventures in Tokyo. We're now headed to Madrid for Go Fest and France as well after that. So stay tuned for plenty more fun videos. Big time.
Pig friends. 4 little piggies.
Oh, it's okay. Ah!
Oh my God. I know.